I am Saccora, and we are here today trying something new and different. I am doing a live deck tech for Dragon Ball Super. Now, part of the reason I'm doing this live today is because I have 2 days left to put out content before we're going to start our week of giveaways, and I really wanted to go ahead and put out as much content as I could during this time. I'm going to try to get at least one video for every giveaway put out in the next 2 days. That's the hope. I might have to skip on some of the ones I've already done content for this week. But that being said, I haven't gotten a Dragon Ball Super video posted this week, and I really wanted to get that posted for you guys. I've really appreciated the Dragon Ball Super community out there. In the last week, I was not sure if I was going to keep this going on this channel, and when I mentioned that in my giveaway video, you guys really reacted, and I've had a lot more comments, I've had a lot more views, and all of a sudden, it's become one of my more popular topics, and I would love to keep that flowing. I really like this game, and I really want to keep covering it. So, without further ado, I'm going to do this as a live deck tech video. Now, let me set my deck here, give you guys something to take a look at. You might have seen a little preview of it there in the thumbnail, but what we're going to do with our live deck tech is I'm going to show you guys a deck I've been working on since the first set with Galactic Battles. I ran it again through Union Force, and I'm really excited for it now with set 3 coming out because it's just getting better. And there's multiple versions of this deck, so I'm just going to show you the core, and then I'm going to show you a lot of ways you can play it, because honestly, all of this is null and void next week when we get, not Union Force, the next set 3 out. So when set 3 comes out, all of this will kind of change. Some of these will still be really good, but set 3 is going to change this deck so much that I don't want to do like a this is how to run the deck until the next time around. So what this is this is my build for green, and I'm going to slide this here. It's our green-red leader, or our green-red, live videos are harder. It's our green-red aggro build. That's what I was looking to say. Now, when I say green-red, most of the time people are going to expect that my leader is, boom, Champa, God of Destruction. Champa switches into God of Destruction Champa. I've ran this deck with him. I like him. It's not what I'm running it with anymore. Let's put this a little more center screen there. Instead, my favorite leader to run with this deck is Son Goku, the uncommon leader card out of the first Galactic Battle set. And the reason I like this card so much is it starts with Double Strike, just flips over into a generic, still has Double Strike, and gains you that card when it draws. I love it that it starts with Double Strike. That's part of the thing with this deck, is you really want to win very fast with this deck. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the necessary components of this deck here. Sliding my zone all around here. Get this all back set up for you guys. All right. Now, first things first, we're running 4 of Saiyan Kaba. Saiyan Kaba is one of our main cards in here. We want to try to hit it that first turn if possible. I've even considered taking that free mold just to try to get that Saiyan Kaba there. It's one of our key elements. It's going to allow us to draw cards out of our health pool, as well as we're going to be swinging in for Double Strike right away. And it plays off some of the other stuff in our build. And when I say some of the other stuff, one of the main ones there is then Raging Kaba, which if by turn 3 we can go into Raging Kaba with the Evolve effect, you can Double Strike swing with Saiyan Kaba, go to Raging Kaba, it reactivates itself, swing again with Double Strike. It can really end the game if your opponent isn't ready, especially if they spent turn 2 throwing everything they had at stopping you from getting in, because turn 1, we can swing with our Son Goku right there. Son Goku, swing with, and Saiyan Kaba, swing with, take your life. That's 4 damage turn 1. Assuming you went second during turn 1, so you have the ability to attack, it can really put them in a dark place where on the second turn, they're going to want to go ahead and block as much as they can, especially against our Saiyan Kaba if we get another Saiyan Kaba out, or if we go with some of our other options here. And there are a couple of guys that I also run in here. Like I said, this is kind of a part-way build here, because I don't want to tell you this is the way to run it. There's a lot of ways to run it, and it's all going to be changed up even more as we get set 3. So that's why I'm doing kind of a half deck tech, I would almost call this. Now, I personally have been very fond of the Frost Chain. If you guys haven't looked into the Frost Chain, I really recommend it. Evolution Frost there is going to allow you to play that 2-cost ability. So if you don't get Saiyan Kaba first turn, play Evolution Frost first turn. Use that ability second turn. It's going to allow you to search out another Frost in your deck, and you can either pull out the Terror Assault Frost or the Unceasing Evolution Frost there, and you're going to be able to evolve right into it. And both of these are double strikers. Now, I also have the auto with this one. It's a good card chain, and I don't see a lot of people running it, and it's commons. Right now, we're talking about a really cheap deck build so far. So I like running those. It's not necessary to run the Frosts. You can absolutely run some other versions with this. There's some versions that can do cells or using Champas even, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that later. But Frost is the one I like to do. Saiyan Kabba's a must. You have to keep the Saiyan Kabbas in there. They're really a main part of the strategy. Another card you're really going to want in there is, for me, the Trunks Protector of Children if I'm running the Son Goku, or you can go with whatever color you're going with your leader. If you're running the Champa, you can change out the Trunks to make it for the red one, but you want to make sure you have that card that's getting you the 10,000 boost on 0 as well as drawing a card. And I'm going to point out something that nobody really ever goes into with this Trunks here. 12,000 power. That is an odd number. Most of the time we see 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, etc. 12,000 means that if I do play this, which most of the time people are going to recommend you do not play your 10,000 boost cards because you use them to boost and draw the card later. But if I find a situation where I want to play this, I need that creature on field, he's 12,000 power, which means when I combo onto him, if I'm attacking a 10k power and I combo 5,000 on, they're going to have to combo 10,000 typically to beat him because they have to get over my score. So I actually like that he's 12,000 power. It can make for some tricks that really throw your opponents off on their math later. So, of course, I'm running the playset of that, too. Run either the Trunks, or if you're running the Champa build of this, make sure, I forget what the red one is off the top of my head, but make sure you're running the red 10,000 boost and draw a card. Now, one of the reasons I do like running the Trunks is because if you do play him down, you can always evolve into the Implacable Trunks, which is another one of our greens, has that double strike we like, has the Revenge on there, and the evolve at turn 3 just makes this really awesome. I like it. There's some other Trunks options you can go with. I've messed around before with full power Trunks, but I like the triple strike. Don't get me wrong, but giving every one of my opponent's guys blocker kind of ruins it for me. You can also play around with the Furious Yell Vegeta. Most recently, I've been keeping a 2 of this one in my deck. It's another good double strike there, but you can also go ahead and use that once per turn to place one of your life into the drop area and choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. This can clear the field if you have a blocker and you know you have the damage otherwise. I've taken him out of my deck. I've ran him in my deck. He's currently at 2 of in my deck. It's not necessarily a must in the deck, though. Again, this deck kind of depends on the way you're running, because there's also a Brawly build. You can throw the Brawlies in there, the triple strike Brawly and the double strike Brawly. You can even start with the low cost Brawly to evolve in. I personally don't run the Brawly build. It gets a little too expensive. It's this 6 cost here that's getting me. I don't like running anything that expensive in this deck. I really would like to end the game before I'm at 6 cost. So let's talk about a couple of our other options you guys can throw in. And those include some of our promos, like Leap to Victory Prince Vegeta, you can easily throw in there. Because of his ability, you can easily get yourself down to the 4 cards. It's an aggro deck. You're often playing low on cards, which is one of the disadvantages. So you're going to get him that double strike, and he's good for that 3. And I love anything that is going to combo at 0 in this deck. That is really key also. You can also run, like I said, some of the cells, like the perfect, or the forceful strike cell. Not perfect. Another one that I like here, I actually am running 2 of that one in my deck currently. You also have fully trained Super Saiyan Son Gohan. I typically want to run him with the Piccolos to take full advantage of his effect, but right now he is not in my deck. I have stripped him of its sense. But again, everything changes with this next set, so I'm really interested to see where the next set goes. I've also before ran the Relentless Super Saiyan Son Goku 3. Again, you can run Champa builds, going for multiple of the Champas, including going up to the Triple Strike Champa. And there are some cell builds that I've seen ran on this too. All of these are viable options in the end, but I really prefer right now using the Frost and using the Kabbas, and with that, then I kind of do a mix match of, like I said, some of the Furious Cell Vegetas and the Forceful Strike Cells, etc. Now, there is one other person I run in here, and this gets us to talking about our giveaway. I run Hit. Run a 4 of Hit and a 3 of on Lightning Fast Hit. This can end the game on your opponent. If you evolve into this card, you can inflict that 2 damage when your opponent has no option to get around it. It has won me plenty of games just with the effect not even having to swing in, and I like having that direct damage. After all, this is a real aggro deck that I'm going for here. And Lightning Fast Hit is one of our 2 giveaway cards. We're giving away that and the promo Trunks card. I think it's Trunks might be going on. I should have brought him out, actually. I was not prepped with this live video. I wanted to show him off on camera, but I would have to run to the other room, dig through my prize box, and find them, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging, and the iPad is going dead already. So, that being said, I do have those. If you guys want to see me pull them live, there's a video a couple videos back where I pull them from the draft box. Go ahead and take a look at them. And to get in on that giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, like any of the other Dragon Ball videos that are related to the raffle as well, so you can get in on this giveaway. Go back, watch the video where I pull them, give it a like, get yourself another chance to win them. I'm going to be announcing those cards next week. Go ahead and check out my giveaway video for all the exact details. So this was our live deck tech. I know it wasn't a real deck tech. I didn't give you guys all the main things. There is actually 2 cards I skipped over I see laying to the side here that we should talk about because I keep counters in here. Vados Assistance, we're going to run 3 of, and we're also running 3 of Full Power Vegeta. You sometimes just want that counter to get through. Anyways, guys, this was a fun little live deck tech. If you guys like this live deck tech idea, let me know, and I might do some more of these. Otherwise, I'll probably go back to making these deck tech videos on my program that I use. That being said, I really enjoyed bringing this to you guys. I want to bring you guys some more Dragon Ball Super content, especially with Set 3 coming out. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the game-winning decks at the store that I play at, as well as when Dragon Ball 3 comes out, or Set 3 comes out, I'm going to be doing some box openings and that stuff, talking about some of the new cards and the crazy power creep that's going on. So, thank you all for tuning in, guys. Check me out on patreon.com/Saccora. You guys can throw me $1 a month there. You don't have to give me that $1 a month in order to get in on these giveaways, but if you do, it's going to help me to do more giveaways. I want to do at least 1 a month, and I'd love to do these big week-long giveaways each month, but I can't afford doing that right now, and I would need some help with that. So if you guys are interested and you want to see me doing more of these, you guys can go toss me $1 over at patreon.com/Saccora. Anyways, once again, I am Saccora with Pop Culture Theory, and I will catch you all next time.